here. So as long as you make sure you have a strap, why don't you make yourself really comfortable? And we're gonna focus on helping ourselves to breathe a lot better today. We're gonna open up the whole body and focus really on how can we feel like we're really present and open and easeful. So we're gonna focus on that. Gonna grab something, maybe support the back of the head, and then also grab something else that might help you to bring your legs up a little higher so you can have a super easy, relaxed lower back as you're lying back and have the back of the calves lifted up a little bit and supported. So this could be a chair, this could be your couch, it could be anything that works for you. So just take your time and we'll just hang out for a few minutes just getting ourselves comfortable. Nice. So we'll definitely get to the entire body as well. But maybe we can try thinking about this as a way to kind of drop into your breath. Making that the focus and not about whether you can do this or that shape of the body, because really that's not important. Yeah, even though it's kind of fun to try and make these shapes of the body, it was never really about that. And I like reminding all of us about that. So lengthen out your legs, kind of wriggle a little, get the lower back happy. Sense where your shoulder blades are, and then sense the back of your arms, and let the back of your arms also get to relax against the earth. I'm going to let the eyelids relax, let the face relax, and already knowing that this is helping us to slide towards the parasympathetic, which is a really good place for us to build up our immunity and to help us have that right mix of chemicals that will support the body in its own healing and its own regeneration. Really nothing else to have to do right now, just simply breathing and simply being. Hi, Mark. Nice. I like that. I should edit that into the video. It's like an arm coming out from the deep ocean. Okay, and then so since most of us are already here, I'm just going to press the mute thing so that your sound is quiet for everyone. Anytime you have questions, feel free to just pop back and let us know. Great. Beautiful. So take a moment here. Welcome. Know that you're deliberately choosing to make this time for your self-care, for your really nurturing of kindness. And so as you nurture that in yourself, it helps us be better able to deal with everything that is out there. When we're able to feel at least comforted within our own being, we'll be more able to accept and be part of this interrelatedness that we are also experiencing with everything else that's happening in the world. But just knowing that that is part of the magic that you're engaging in, that your self-care means something, and that it actually really does contribute to a better existence for everyone. Beautiful. So we're focusing on letting ourselves breathe better today. We're really focusing on letting our breath be the primary reason for practicing yoga, because the breath is what controls a lot of what happens in our bodies emotionally, physically. So now, as you let yourself settle into that with your back fully nestled against the embrace of the earth, as you let your face soften, let the shoulders yield towards the earth. As you let the weight of the bones, the limbs, simply just again yield to being supported. And knowing that in your own practice, you're generating the ability to hold and be with others. And then start noticing your breath really flowing into your body and out of your body. And simply notice your breath right now. There's no need to label it as good or bad. There's no such thing. Simply your present experience. Notice that every cycle of breath might be different. That everything just shifts and changes as is part of nature. We're going to take one more minute here to just simply be and to simply breathe. There's nothing else that you have to do. Let yourself notice from the belly area, from this gut connection to the mind, to the rest of the body. Just let it be free now to simply gently expand with your inhalation and then to soften, relax with the exhalation. A little while more with your own breath, simply meeting your breath as it is. Letting your breath feel like ocean waves, gently flowing in and flowing out. We'll take 5 more breaths like this, each cycle just effortless, letting go of any efforting, letting the breath simply be as it is. Beautiful. And then from here, we're just going to bend the knees. And if you had anything under the knees, you're just going to kind of push it away off your mat, making room. And we're going to drop the knees to the left as we turn the head to look towards the right. And just relax the right shoulder a little more towards the earth. Left hand is going to come on top of the legs. Nice. You're going to let your right outer hip feel like it is just gently pressing away from you and down towards the earth. We'll take about 5 breath cycles here, just feeling that sense of opening from the right hip all the way to the right shoulder. So imagining that this is an area, a channel for your breath to flow. Really drink in the breath from the right sit bone. And then exhale, letting even the right shoulder relax. Nice. Notice as you stay here if any part of the body where it might have been more tense is starting to change. So we want to keep letting ourselves hone that ability to notice these things. Great. And then in your own time, draw your belly button in. Bring the knees back to center. We're going to drop the knees to the right this time. Left arm is going to extend. And right arm is just going to rest on top of the legs. Just creating a little leverage for us to hold the legs gently down. Great. And then again, this is not about what the shape looks like. This is about what does it feel like to bring your breath all the way from the left hip to the left shoulder. And then as you exhale, to what degree can you let yourself just relax into the shape, just yield into the shape? We'll take 4 more breath cycles like this. Just take your time here. Noticing if anything is changing, which parts of the body feel like breath flows easier, and which parts does it feel like breath is a little stickier. Great. And then again, in your own time, releasing the arms, drawing the knees back to center. We're going to hug the shins in, and then slowly, let's just round the upper back so that we can bring the forehead a little closer towards the knees. Great, take a moment here, and then we're going to lay back the head towards the earth. Keep the knees bent, and then let's rock a little side to side on the lower back. And as you do that again, let this rocking motion inform your breath. And then switch it around, let your breath inform this rocking motion. See what feels different. Great. And then from here, we're going to extend the legs. Press the heels up towards the sky, press the fingertips up, and then deliberately let the shoulders relax for a moment more. Just really let the shoulders drop all the way down. Notice what that feels like. We're going to tuck the chin a little, and then just round a little towards the legs. Nice. Take a couple of breaths like that. And let's catch the right leg. And if you want to use a strap, feel free to use the strap holding on to the right foot, and we're going to draw the right leg back towards ourselves. Nice. Feel free to micro bend your right knee. Just gently, little by little, arms relax, arms are not kind of yanking the leg, just guiding the leg gently in. We'll take 5 breaths here. Right heel is tracking gently towards the sky. Right sit bone is drawing to the wall that is opposite you. Nice. And now feel your breath tracing along the right heel And you can extend that line of breath all the way into your rib cage. And 2 more breaths here. Really nice. Then we'll bring the left leg to meet the right. And again, gently bend the knees and press away through both the heels. We're going to tuck the chin gently in and just bring the chest a little closer to the legs. Relax your shoulders back. Nice. Kind of like when you let your shoulders drop towards the earth. We're letting that happen again. And then we're going to take our hands under the left leg or your belt over your left foot. And then we're going to extend the right leg away and the left leg in towards yourself. Great. Feel free to micro bend your left knee. And again, we're going to hang out here for 5 more breath cycles. Just with each breath slowly guiding the left leg gently in towards yourself. And instead of forcing the body to be in any particular shape that the mind has an agenda about, let yourself breathe in through the left heel. Let this be about your breath. All the way to your left hip. And as you exhale, exhale from the hip back through the heel. Nice. Then for the next few cycles, you're continuing to draw the breath maybe even higher towards your left rib cage. Nice. And then let's bring the right leg up to meet the left again. Bend your knees a little more. Curl the forehead towards the legs again. Press away through your heels, but relax your shoulders. Great. We'll take a couple more breaths here. Then let's bend the knees. We're going to let ourselves relax the arms back and bring the knees a little closer as we rest back onto the earth. And then we're going to rock forward. So back and forth a few more times. Rocking back, coming forward. And again, be informed by your breath. So it's really more about your breath. Coco thinks it's getting violent, so she's leaving. So we're going to take a few more breaths. Great. And then from here, maybe cross your ankles, have a seat. Nice. Then press away with your hands, bring your legs back. And if you want to come into downward dog, come into downward dog or come into cat and cow. Whatever you prefer right now. So rocking through your spine, just exploring here, either in cat and cow or pressing the hips back in downward dog. Take a few breaths here. Just fill your body with breath. And relax on your exhalations. Great. And then from here, we're going to meet and bring the right foot forward between your hands. Nice. We're going to bring the right arm up, bend the right elbow. Left hand is going to hold the right elbow. And just the right hand is going to walk down your back a little bit. You're going to take a few more breaths here, letting the hips track gently forward as you relax the rib cage a little. Simply breathe. Nice. Great. Nice. And then from here, just a simple twist, left hand outside the right leg. Right arm is going to sweep around. So right hand to your left hip. And then inhale, we'll draw the heart up. And exhale, we'll twist. Take a few breaths here. Notice how that little bit of compression makes the breath feel a little stronger. Great. And then left hand onto the earth. Right arm is going to sweep forward. We're going to bring the left knee away from the earth. Nice. And then draw your right hip back. Lengthen your right fingertips forward. And maybe turn the chest to your right. Nice. If you have any shoulder issues here and you don't want to extend the arm like this, feel free to relax the right hand against the right hip. So whichever one feels nice for you. We'll take a couple more breaths like this. Great. And then exhale, transition, either downward dog or anything you like, just to bring both the feet back and bring the hips back. Great. Take a few more breaths here. Let the neck relax. And then we'll soften the knees back against the earth, and let's bring the left foot forward. Nice. And the same thing here, just finding our stability. And then we're going to bring the left elbow up. Left hand is going to walk down the mid-back, right hand onto the left elbow. Nice. And then relaxing the tops of the shoulders, just gently letting the hips bring, let the hips just gently draw forward. Nice, we'll breathe here together. Just really getting your breath into the rib cage. So today we're focusing on our breath. It's really not so much about the shape. It's never really about the shape. Couple more breaths. Great. And then right hand outside the left leg, left hand to the right hip. And inhale, gently drop through the crown of the head. Nice. And then exhale, maybe twist a little bit more. Relax your shoulders here. Great. And then we'll gently undo. Right hand comes down towards the earth. I'm going to bring the right knee up, track the right foot away. Left arm is going to extend forward. Relax your left shoulder. Nice. Draw your left hip back away from your left fingertips. And again, if any kind of muscle tension has been happening for you in your neck and your shoulders, right hand onto the lower back or to your right hip. Let's turn the chest towards the left. We'll take a few more breaths there. Nice, and then both hands back towards the earth. Let's step the feet back, come back through to downward dog or half standing forward bend, whatever you like. And then wherever you're at, you're going to stack your feet wider than your mat. Nice, really drawing the hips all the way back. Inner heels pressing down, letting the spine just lengthen and relax. We'll take 3 breaths here. Fill the entire spine with your breath. Exhale, soften. Great, and then walk your hands back towards yourself, bend the knees a little, and we'll come up to standing. Nice. Great. And then just coming back to standing, we're just going to come into Tadasana, nice and easy. Feel the feet, feel the connection of all 4 points of your feet. So the ball of the feet and the heels, press all of those 4 points on each foot towards the earth. Gently lengthen up through the crown of the head. Let the shoulders relax back. Let the tailbone draw down as the belly button draws up. Nice. Then very simple. Left hand is going to slide down the left leg. Right arm is just naturally going to slide up. And we're going to curl a little to the left. Great. And as you curl to the left, you're going to roll your right shoulder back. Lengthen your right fingertips down. Tuck the chin a little bit. Nice. So adjust your head. So I know some of you might feel like your neck gets really sensitive. So adjust so that it feels right for you. It's not too much. Great, and then if it feels okay, you're going to sweep the right arm up. Turn the right palm forward, and then we're going to continue to lengthen away through both hands, through the fingertips. Nice. A few more breaths there. Feel that opening through the side seam of the body. Breathe into that right lung. And exhale, relax there. One more breath here. Nice, and then extend the right arm up and come back to Tadasana. Great, take a moment here, check into your right side. Feel any difference between the right and the left. Nice, and then we're gonna slide the right arm along the side of the leg. Left arm is gonna naturally just be coming up a little more. Then we're gonna drop the right shoulder over and back. Nice. Tuck your tailbone, protect your lower back. Nice. Tuck your chin, bring the right ear towards the right shoulder, whatever feels like the right angle for your neck. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Feel free to stay here, and then if the arm option feels nice for you, we're going to bring the left arm up. Left arm, we're going to turn the palm away towards the sky. Relax the left shoulder again. Great, let's breathe into the entire left lung, the left ribs, left side body. Great, a few more breaths like that. So kind of hang out somewhere between where you feel like there's some challenge and where you're still breathing easily. Great, 2 more breaths here. All of the tops of the shoulders are deliberately soften with each out-breath. Great, and then press into the feet. Inhale to come back. Relax the left arm. Great, just let the arms hang loose. Let your whole person just simply be right now in your space, in your body. Feel the earth. And then feel your breath filling your whole body from your feet all the way up to the crown of the head. And then let that breath just gently move again, down, back towards the earth. Really simple. 2 more breaths like that, feeling your breath through the entire body. Breathing in from the arches of the feet, through to your shoulders, through to the top of the head. And exhale, letting everything melt and just run its way all the way down the spine, the tailbone, the backs of the legs, back towards the earth. So remembering this feeling of breathing in through the arches of your feet all the way up towards the crown of your head, we're going to take the same kind of breath into our other movements. So coming back towards the front of your mat. And then we're going to gently bend the knees. Inhale, draw the arms all the way up. Come into a half sun salutation. Exhale, we're going to fold all the way down. Micro bend the knees if that feels good for you. And then inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine halfway. And exhale, fold again. Press into your feet. Inhale, draw the arms all the way up. And exhale, palms to the heart. Nice, then let's do this remembering to breathe in through the feet. So one more time. Inhale from the soles of your feet all the way to your fingertips. And exhale, drop that breath all the way back towards the earth. Inhale from the soles of the feet, lengthen through the crown of the head. And exhale all the way again, back towards the earth. Press down through your feet and inhale, we're going to draw all the way up. And exhale, palms to the heart. Great. We're going to relax our shoulders here and let's take chair pose, extending the fingertips forward, drawing the sit bones back. Nice. Round a little to get the spine a little less curvy and archy so that it's more kind of a little straighter, a little more spacious. I'm going to sit back a little bit more. I'm going to take a twist to the left. Right arm outside the left leg, or it could be in the middle if you want to hold your legs. Anything that works better for you. Left arm is going to come on up. Take a couple of breaths there. Feel the connection from your right hip to your left fingertips. Breathe in through the soles of your feet. And exhale, relax. Take one more breath here. Nice. Inhale, and as you exhale, fold back through the center. Nice. And then back to chair. Shoulders are going to relax, sit bones are going to lengthen towards the earth as the heart draws up towards the sky. And then we're going to twist on the other side. Right arm outside your left arm outside your right leg. Right arm is going to extend. There you go. Relax your shoulders and turn. Nice. And then it's, again, not about how deep the shape looks. It's about how deep you can breathe. So breathe from your left hip all the way to your right shoulder. Nice. And then exhale, hands back onto the earth. We're going to step back into plank for a moment. Nice. Shoulders are going to roll back. Lengthen the heels back. Bring the heart forward. Great. And then let's come down into a baby cobra. So elbows to your ribs and lower forehead all the way towards the earth. We'll bring the arms to be still bent, elbows against the ribs, hands under your shoulders. Pressing down with the hands, gently breathe in, roll your shoulders back, and draw the heart up. Nice. And then exhale. Soften the front of the belly down. Soften the heart towards the earth and the forehead back down. We'll do this a few more times. So inhale, roll the shoulders back. Draw the heart up. And exhale, softening back towards the earth. And inhale, roll the shoulders back, draw the heart up. And exhale, soften that front line of the body back towards the earth. The next three that you do on your own, see if you can bring your breath all the way into your ribs. Feel the ribs expand, and then exhale, soften. Great. And then let's bring the hands forward. Just stack the hands on top of each other. And we'll rest the forehead onto the hands for a few more moments. Feel like you're breathing from the center of the forehead all the way down to your toes. Great, and then we're going to come up a little higher onto the elbows. Nice. Some of you might be catching your right foot, right ankle with your right hand, and some of us might be using a belt. So either way, as long as you're making that connection and you can bring the leg towards yourself. Then we're going to turn the left arm so that the left arm is more the forearm is parallel to the front edge of your mat. Great. Breathing into this, whichever variation you want to be in. Slowly just drawing the heel, the right heel, towards the bum. Great. Those of you who find that you're able to, you can take your left hand under your left shoulder and come up a little higher. Still catching the right leg and bringing it in. Great, breathing into this. Few more breaths there. Great, and then just relax, let the leg go, soften back towards the earth. And just rest on your hands again for a few more breaths. And you want to switch sides, right forearm parallel to the top edge of your mat. And if you're using a belt over your other ankle, taking it either against your ankle or against your foot, seriously, whatever serves you well, and then press down with the forearm, draw the heart up. We're just going to breathe into this. So you feel the front of the quadricep kind of lengthening. And those of you who want to, right hand under the right shoulder, pressing down, drawing the heart up a little bit more. Great. We'll breathe into this together. Nice. And then in your own time, again, relax that right leg back down. If you're using the belt, just kind of kicking it away. Rest onto your hands again if that feels nice. Bring your breath all the way into the lower back. And then as you exhale, let the lower back from all that expansion just kind of relax a little bit back to itself. We'll take 3 more breaths like this. Feel free to exhale through your mouth if that feels even nicer. Nice, and then we're going to bring this into child's pose with the knees together. So you're going to walk your hands towards yourself, bring your knees together, sit your hips back onto the heels, and then we'll come forward. Forehead either resting onto the mat, or if that feels kind of far away, feel free to take one of your supports, your pillows, whatever you might have, under the forehead. Arms, we're going to have rest behind us, palms facing up. Take a few more breaths here. Let your whole spine feel the massage of the breath again. Great, and then take the hands under you, walk your hands gently towards yourself to come back up. Nice. Very good. And then we're going to bring the right foot forward. Left knee on the mat. Nice. Relax your shoulders here. Cool. Then let's bring the arms up. Fingertips touching. Relax your shoulders. Relax the shoulders all the way, and then see if you can feel like the tailbone is weighted down. Like maybe there's some heavy crystal kind of attached by a string or something. Just drawing it down and let yourself lean back for a moment. Great, and then let's take the palms together, take the backs of the hands against each other. Then we're going to lean the head into the arms. Nice. Feel free to stay here. Elbows are slowly drawing back. Shoulders are constantly remembering that actually they don't have to be agitated and that they can soften and drop down and relax. Take 2 more breaths like this. Great. And then relaxing the arms. Come into eagle arms here. So right elbow under the left, and we're going to press the palms. Great. Those of you who want a little more fire, you're going to tuck your toes and bring the left knee away from the floor. Feel free to continue hanging out here. It might be one of those days where it feels nice like this. So inhale, we're going to draw the elbows up. And exhale, just down. So just feel your shoulder blades here. This is again about your breath. Inhale, draw the elbows up, and exhale, down towards the heart. A few more like this. come to prayer twist. Left elbow outside the right knee. Press your palms together and turn. And again, those of you who want to float that left knee up, feel free. Draw your left heel back and twist. Take a few more breaths like that. Relax the shoulders. Nice. Press down through your inner right foot and draw your right hip back. Nice. We're going to keep the legs the same. Left hand towards the earth. Extend the right arm. Turn the right palm to the sky. And we're going to turn the right ribs towards the sky. Nice. We're just taking a few breaths here. So again, just taking breath all the way from the left fingertips to the right hip. And let's drape to the inside of the legs. Relax your left knee back towards the earth. Nice. We'll walk the right foot a little further out. Right knee is going to drop away to the right. Nice. Walk the hands forward a little bit more. So feel free to hang out here if you like to. You're going to bend the elbows and just let yourself lower. And then as you inhale, you're going to float the heart up. Maybe come up onto your fingertips. And again, exhale, lower. And inhale, floating a little bit higher. So 3 more breaths like this. And kind of doing it to your own degree of happiness. Great. We'll do 1 more like this. Beautiful. Then we're going to bring the legs back, float the heart over, and draw your elbows back, forehead towards the earth. Inhale, come into baby cobra. And exhale, soften back. And inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, soften forward. 1 last one. Inhale, draw the heart up. And exhale, coming forward. And then walk your hands back towards yourself. Great. And let's bring the left foot forward. I don't know if you can hear the dog mafia right now that is outside my home. There's like at least 4 dogs talking right now. No? And then relax your shoulders, bend your elbows, backs of the hands touching. We're going to rest the head back against the arms. Great. And then whatever we can do to ease up any effort in here. So as easy as can be. Breathing here. Doesn't mean that it's super easy, I get it. But just, can you make it a little easier for you? Couple more breaths. Great. And then releasing. Come into eagle arms. Left elbow under the right. And we'll press the palms together. And again, if you like, you're going to bring your right knee away from the earth and press your right foot back. So it's up to you. I'm going to leave mine down. And then inhale, we'll bring the elbows up. And exhale, elbows towards the heart. Nice. All about your breath. We'll do 3 more like this. Shoulders are rolling back as you draw your elbows up. Exhale, really feel that breath coming into the shoulder blades. 2 more like this. Nice. And then we'll come into a prayer twist. Right elbow outside the left leg. Press your palms. Draw the thumbs towards the heart and turn the heart towards the thumbs. So feel free to hang out here. Again, those of you who want to bring the knee away from the earth, you can do that. Breathe into this together. Great, and then right hand towards the earth. Left fingertips are going to lengthen up. Turn the left palm to the sky. Turn the chest towards the sky.
Left fingertips and the right sit bone is going to gently kind of trek away from each other. Left shoulder blade drawing down towards the hips. Nice. We'll take 3 more breaths here together. Amazing. And then both hands back to its ear. Come into downward dog or half standing forward bend. Again, whatever you like. Draw the outer hips back. Great. And then we'll lower the knees towards the earth. Nice. We're going to take a simple cross-legged seat. And of course, those of you where the hips are really open, you can stack your legs on top of each other or whatever you prefer. So right shin in front of the left. Take your fingertips behind you, press down, draw the heart up, roll your shoulders back. Nice. Tuck the chin a little, soften the chin. And then lengthen the crown of the head towards the sky. Nice, as simple as this. Whatever is happening with your breath now, we'll let the breath just flow through the shape. Feel your fingertips against the earth. Feel your seat against the earth. Nice. And we're going to start walking the left hand a little more to the left. Right arm, we're just going to let it relax. Maybe right hand on top of the right thigh. Nice. Then gently press away, left ear towards the left shoulder. Relax the left arm, tuck the chin. Remember to close your eyes. Just going to hang out here. Those of you who want to add the right arm, you can bring the right arm up again. Right fingertips extended across. Right hip is drawing down. Right fingertips are moving away. And we're breathing into the entire side body. A few more breaths there. And then inhale, we're going to come on back. Nice. Rest the hands on your lap, relax your shoulders. And just for a few more moments, just feel how light you're feeling right now. Grounded, supported, but maybe lighter. Okay, and then right hand to the side. Left hand just resting on the leg. Start moving towards your right. Tuck the chin, relax the head. If there's already enough of opening sensation, feel free to hang out here. If you want, add the left arm, draw your fingertips across, turn the heart open. We'll breathe here. Nice, relax the left shoulder a little more. Beautiful. Nice. And then if you discover any kind of muscle fatigue or any kind of soreness that you might have accumulated from doing anything at all, just let yourself be okay with that right now. Just acknowledge it, soften into it. Take a couple more breaths. Great. And then inhale. Come on back. Palms facing up, relaxing through your shoulders. Seat is grounding. Crown of the head drawing up towards the sky. Nice. We're going to let ourselves lean back a little. Great. Let's take a few more breaths here. Just keeping the eyes soft. Nothing else I have to do. Nice. Then we're going to extend the left leg. Bring the right heel towards yourself. If for you, folding forward feels like you're kind of curling and falling back, it's a good idea to be a little higher. Take a couple of cushions under you or your blanket. Nice. And then again, if you reach your foot easily, you can do that and we'll extend to the left. Or if it's nicer to use a belt, you can use a belt. You can even rest your arm right on your leg or in front of you, whatever works. Connect with the belt. Feel free to hang out here. Right hand can be behind your lower back. Shoulders going to draw back. Tuck the chin. relax. And then only if it feels nice for you to reach over and try to kind of reach for the legs and then turn open, you can do that too. So whatever feels best for you today. Breathing into this. You're going to hang out here for about 10 breaths, so just take your time. And anytime you feel like your neck would rather be somewhere different, you can tuck your chin and curl forward. Nice. A few more breaths like that. And then to come up, we're going to soften the right arm forward, press down, and draw the heart gently up. Beautiful. And we'll turn towards the left leg. Again, if the belt is useful, feel free to take the belt into the hands and draw forward towards the left leg. Or you can hold your foot and come forward over the leg. Just whatever feels good for you. Great. Soften the eyes. Soften the face. Nothing else I have to do. Just hanging out in this shape. And then in your own time, again, hands walking towards yourself. Gently come up. We'll just switch sides. Extend the right leg to the side. And then again, if the belt is nice, feel free to use the belt. And draw towards the right leg, tuck the chin. Or bring the arm up and over. Again, just whatever feels nice. Turn open the left chest to the sky. Great. Breathing into this together. And again, if it feels nicer to have the left hand behind you, because sometimes that helps us to open up those kind of rounded in shoulders. So that could be a great option for you today. Again, you know best. So a few more breaths there. And to come up, press down through the legs, draw the belly button in. Great, and we'll turn to the right side. Use the belt if you want to use the belt, or connect with your leg, draw the heart up, and as you exhale, fold over the right leg. We'll be taking about 10 more breaths here. Just take your time, breath by breath. Nice. For 3 more breath cycles, letting the breath feel like it's helping you to just soften and just be with each cycle of breath. Great, and then in your own time, pressing down through the legs, bringing yourself back, coming back into a cross-legged seat or having the left shin in front or on top of the right. Nice. We'll touch the thumb and the second finger together and just rest with the palms facing up, relaxing the shoulders back. And take some cushions under your seat if sitting feels a lot better when you have something to lift the pelvis a little higher. I'm gonna let the eyes soften. We're just going to hang out here a little while more, just simply feeling the breath now as it is, flowing in and out of the body. And know that there's no rigidity, there's no need to kind of brace yourself into any kind of shape. Just whatever softness is there, just barely holding the structure of the shape, letting the breath be the structure of the shape. Take 3 more breaths like this. Great. Then you're going to bring your palms together to the front of the heart. A couple more moments here in this mudra, just letting all the points on the palms just be felt against each other. Nice. And then in your own time, staying within, transition to Shavasana. So take any props that you like. Have some support, if you like, and the neck. Take your pillows again, or your chair, or the seat of your couch. Bring the legs up. Gonna have a nice Shavasana. Relax back, taking your time to kind of find what you need to feel truly supported here. Wriggling a little side to side, lots of comfort and support under the hips, sense of evenness. Great. Take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. In your own time, as you come into your form of Shavasana, transition through your breath into a place of simply being. There's nothing else to have to do now, just simply enjoying your breath, letting your breath be as it is. You're coming into your Shavasana.
As you rest in Shavasana, just reading to you a poem from John O'Donohue, Celtic poet. The inner history of a day. No one knew the name of this day. Born quietly from deepest night, it hid its face in light, demanded nothing for itself, opened out to offer each of us a field of brightness that traveled ahead, providing in time ground to hold our footsteps, and the light of thought to show the way. The mind of the day draws no attention. It dwells within the silence of elegance, to create a space for all our words, drawing us to listen inward and outward. We seldom notice how each day is a holy place, where the Eucharist of the ordinary happens, transforming our broken fragments into an eternal continuity that keeps us. Somewhere in us, a dignity presides that is more graceful than the smallness that fuels us with fear and force. A dignity that trusts the form a day takes. So, at the end of this day, we give thanks for being betrothed to the unknown and for the secret work through which the mind of the day and the wisdom of the soul become one. And if you have a little more time and would like to remain in Shavasana, feel free to do so. If you're ready to transition, just deepening your breath, sensing the entire body complete and whole against the earth. And then lengthening out through each of your limbs, taking whatever movements you like along the way. Come towards your right and rest on your side. And then when you're ready, let's meet in any comfortable seat with the eyes softly closed and the hands resting on top of each other on the heart. And honoring the gift of the day and our interconnectedness. We'll chant Om to seal our practice. Taking a breath in together. Letting the palms come together in Anjali Mudra, bowing towards our hearts and each other.